Hello everybody, I'm Sechelle Dornkamp. Today we're going to look at our first Web 2.0 tool, Glogster. Glogster is essentially an online poster site that combines blogging and social networking. It's a great way for students to create attractive online posters which can include pictures, writing, and even media such as videos and sound. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to navigate through Glogster. In order to get to Glogster, you go to www.glogster.com. It'll take you to the main screen. There are two versions of Glogster. There's an education version and a free version, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the free version today. So I'm going to click on go to glogster.com, and if I don't have an account, I'm going to sign up for an account over here in the top right hand corner where it says sign up. And you can sign up with Facebook, or you can create a new Glogster account. I'm going to recommend that if you're using it for school, you have them use a new Glogster account, since Facebook is blocked and they won't be able to get into their blog that way. If you already have an account, just go ahead and log into your account. Once you're in your account, this is called your blog dashboard, and it gives you some options to create a new blog. Down here at the bottom, it shows you blogs you might be working on. If you scroll all the way down, it shows different blogs people have posted. Some of this material, that's one of the criticisms of blog, is that some of this material may not necessarily be educationally appropriate, so it's something you will have to monitor as a teacher to make sure they're not going through other people's blogs, that they are just focused on their blog. Alright, now there are several templates that you can use in Glogster, and you do that by scrolling through them with the arrows. But you can also create a project from scratch, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use the wide blog. Alright, and I create a new blog by clicking on it. And then it'll bring my background up. Now I don't want these two images, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on them, and then it gives me these directions up here, this little toolbar. So I'm just going to hit the trash can and I'm going to delete them. Alright, most of the times this toolbar, this black toolbar, will pop up. If it doesn't, you can make it pop up by hitting Tools. And then the first thing I would recommend you do is create a background page. So put some image or change the color on your background wall. So I'm going to click on Wall, and it's going to give me some options. Any image I've uploaded, I can put in there by hitting my image. I can click on Gallery, and it has some preloaded backgrounds. I can do solid color. I can search Google. I can pull images from any of these locations, but I'm going to use one of their preloaded galleries. And I'm going to click on Papers. And I like the look, I'm a history teacher, so I like the look of this old paper, and I'm going to hit Use It. And if you notice, the background of my paper has changed. Okay? I can X out of this to take a look at it, or I can leave it up and keep working. Again, if you X out of it accidentally, you can just pull it up by clicking on the Tools button. So now what I want to do, let's say I want to create a blog poster about the First Amendment. The first thing I'm going to do is insert some text. So I'm going to click on Text, and notice it gives me some different options that I can use for text. Right? Me personally, I think I'm just going to use this plain old simple text. By the way, if you want more options, you can click on these bottom arrows and navigate through. But like I said, I just want plain old simple text where it says ABC text. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit Use It, and then if I X out, it should have dropped my text. You might have to scroll down at the bottom or in the middle of my page. So I'm going to pull this text all the way to the top. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to double click, and then I'm going to write my title for my blog at the top. Now I can adjust the size of my font by highlighting it, and then this green triangle will actually adjust your font size. If you know what size you want, you can just click on it, type it in. I can change the font style as well if I'd like to. Bold it, italicize it, underline it. All of the font editing is done in this box. Okay, so again, so when I'm done, I'm going to click off of it, and I've got my font in there, First Amendment. All right, so then let's say that I would like to add some kind of graphic. So I'm going to click on graphics, and that is going to bring up different graphics for me to use. Again, you've got your different stylings here on the left-hand side. All right, I'm going to go to Start, Note Papers, and I really like these push pin graphics. So when you put in pictures or other images, it looks like you've pushed it into it, and I think those are neat. So that's what I'm going to use. So I click on it, and when it shows over here on the right, I hit Use It. And again, if I exit out of my tools, it is on my board. Now let's say I want to change the color of this tool. I can do that by clicking on the eyedropper, and that will actually prompt me to change colors, so I can adjust the color of my tack if I want, like this. I can make it whatever color I want. I want to keep it kind of gray though. Alright, if I don't like that, I can hit the undo button, and that will undo it. I can lock it into place so it won't move by hitting the lock button. If I want to edit it some more, I have to unlock it. So done with my pin. So now let's say now what I want to do is insert an image. Okay, so I'm going to come here on Tools. You see where it says Image. I'm going to click on that, and there are a couple different ways I can insert an image. If I want to upload an image from my desktop that I already have saved, I click on the Upload button, and it's going to show me my desktop. And then I'm going to find the image I want to upload. I'm going to open it, and that will import into my Glogster. Right? Now if I want to add it to my Glog, I actually have to click on it, make sure it shows here on the right. I hit Use It, and it will import into my document. Now I want to make it smaller. I do that by clicking on it again till this toolbar is shown, and then I can make it smaller. Alright, I'm going to move it. Alright, remember that push pin we found earlier? I'm going to take my push pin over. Okay. And I want to bring it to the front. See how it's behind my picture? I can bring it to the front by clicking on the to front of my toolbar. I want to make my pin a little smaller. Alright. So let's go ahead and go back to our tools, and let's say I want my students to write a reflection about the First Amendment on their Glog. So I can do that by, again, going back to text. I can insert a text that way. If I want them to add a video, I can come all the way over here at Video. And what's really neat about this is they don't have to go outside of the site to search for video. They can just click on the YouTube button, and they can search for whatever video they want. So I'm going to put in First Amendment. And then all of these videos are from YouTube, and they can insert it into their Glog. So I'm just going to click on it. Again, when it appears here on the right, I'm going to hit Use It, and it's going to appear in my Glog. And I'm just going to click it and drag it wherever I want to put it. When I'm done, and often when my students are using Glogster, I tell them to save often. You don't want to save it at the end because sometimes there are saving issues. So every couple of pictures or every couple of words, save it. So the way you save your Glog is by hitting Save in the top right-hand corner. Name it. Hit Continue Saving. Alright, and typically I have my students tag me in their Glogs so that if there's an issue with them submitting the Glog to me, then I can just go and search for it by putting my own name in. You also want to make sure that the privacy level is set to public, because if they submit their Glog to you and it's private, you won't be able to see it. All right, so make sure you tell them, make sure your glog is public. All right, when all of that's done, I hit finish saving. My glog is done. All right, so this is my glog URL, and this is actually the URL that I have my students submit to me, and there's a couple ways that you can do that. You can copy the link, and you can have them email it to you. If you have Moodle, you can just create a forum or an upload section and have it uploaded to you. You can also, if they have a PBWorks page or wiki page, you can embed the glog that way. Okay, and then if I hit view this glog, it's going to show me that finalized glog. All right, and again, if I look at it and I see something I don't like, I can actually go back and edit this glog by hitting edit this glog, and it'll take me right back into the glog. I hope you'll have fun using Glogster like I do. I think that you'll find that it's a fun and paper-saving way to create posters and other projects in your classroom. Please feel free to use this video to help you navigate through Glogster, and I would encourage you to simply play with this tool and experiment with it to really know its features. Don't forget to post any comments or questions in the comment box below. See you next time!